Hey, Dave, with Corey Seager, where is he going to spend the break, and what's sort of next for him? Do you envision him going on a rehab assignment after the break?
He's going to head home for a couple days, and then he is going to go to Arizona while we're in Colorado, and he'll take at-bats, simulated games, some games that will be going on down there. And once we finish that Colorado series, we'll reassess and see where he's at physically and make a decision then. So right now, Jorge, there's no thought of a rehab assignment. It's more of just getting live at bats in Arizona. But if he needs those and feels that he needs those to get ready, we'll do that. But we're very open to kind of, what Corey feels is best to prepare him to come back.
How much hitting is he doing? How many swings per day, I guess?
He's taking now, I would say, 50 swings a day now.
What about Clayton Kershaw? Is there an update on him? How's he doing?
Right now he's kind of a status quo. So I just don't know when playing catch, when we'll get him back. I don't know, but I do want to lead with, we want to make sure that when he does come back, he feels great, and we don't want any more soreness or anything. So when he does come back, it's going to be a sprint. So I just don't know when the return date will be.
Is he going to basically shut it down for over the break?
Yeah, yep. He'll shut it down over the break, which I think is a good thing. Certainly, when you're talking about, again, I've referenced the short season versus a long season. So for him to kind of quote unquote take a blow, I think it's a smart thing for all of us, for Clayton. And so when he comes back, he'll be raring to go.
And with David Price, will you guys ask him to maybe throw over the break, to do anything to sort of stretch out when he comes back and throw a little longer?
I don't think David needs to. I think he'll do stuff to keep his arm moving, but it's not his first All-Star break. So he'll start, we're talking about whether it's the third or the fourth game coming out of the break.
Thank you, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Dave Assay. Go ahead.
Hey, Dave, going back to Corey Seager, a couple of days ago, you were alluding to the fact that he may be ready to go in the Giants series. Were you hopeful or optimistic that things are going to go well in Arizona, that he could possibly return on the first homestand after the break?
Well, I'm an optimistic, hopeful person. So I am hopeful that does happen. If it doesn't, that's okay. And he'll be ready when he's ready. So I think with Corey, it's been some time, and we just got to make sure that we get him feeling physically, mentally, mechanically, all that stuff, 100%. And whenever that is, Dave, I think that we're all at peace with whenever that is, it is.
David, as far as the All-Star break goes, how much is the schedule working in your favor, not just to reset your pitching staff, but some of your younger players like Lux and Smith? Do you feel like they could use the break?
I certainly. I think that it's good for everyone. I think that for the guys that are going, the coaches that are going, it's certainly an honor. And we'll get a couple of days on the back end. But the guys that aren't going, I hope they take the time to reset, spend time with their friends, family, and ready for the sprint in the second half.
Thank you.
Yep.
Next question is from Alex Steven. Go ahead.
Dave, just wondering, what's the plan for Jimmy Nelson?
Jimmy has been playing catch. I would say that, we'll see where he's at over the break. We'll reassess. My hope is that he'll be active against the Giants, but if it isn't the case, then we'll pivot.
And then coming out of the break, I guess those first two games, have you decided on an order between Urias and Buehler?
Yes, we have. It'll be Julio, then Walker.
And then I guess, just the break in general. I know some of the guys, depending on when Gonsolin goes, they could be going like a week between starts. Do those guys have to throw like an extra bullpen in between, or how does that sort of get managed?
Julio's going to throw a pen here on Wednesday.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Last questions from Michael Duarte. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dave, just curious, do you and the rest of the All-Stars stay in Denver the whole time as you're going to be joining there when the second half starts, or do you get a chance to go back home and reset before then returning?
I think most of us are kind of going on the outskirts of Denver to get out of downtown once we finish that Tuesday All-Star game. So me, my family, we're going to head out about an hour and a half outside of Denver. And I think the other guys, they've got plans as well.
Thanks, Dave. Thanks.